A séance has been held in the great house at Collinwood, a séance which has suspended time and space and sent Victoria Winters on an uncertain and frightening journey back to the past, to the year 1795. And here, in this deserted, haunted house, there's been a meeting. One man has drawn the woman he loves from her grave and looked upon the face of death.
It's almost dawn. You can't stay here. I'll help you back to the mausoleum.
She came to me, Ben.
Aye?
I forced her from the grave. She did not want to come.
Is she still here, in this house?
I knew the power of my love was so great that I could make her join me. I was right. But I know now the power of our love is so strong that I had to send her back to her grave. Forever. It is finished. I shall never see her again. Why do we never learn to leave the past alone? Why does each of us want so to bring it alive? I learned this night how wrong it is even to think of it. When I saw Josette's face...
You'll forget.
No. But I must. I must remember only the way she looked when she was alive. How beautiful she was. Ben, I made her look the way she is now. I killed Josette as if with my own hands.
You won't forget that. But you can still remember her when she loved you. You must go back to the mausoleum.
No.
Can't stay here.
I must.
Why?
That is not your concern.
I'm begging your pardon, sir, it is.
You told me yourself that people were wandering around out there.
Not so many as there will be here.
This house is deserted. None of my family will visit it.
That'll change.
It is very unlikely that it will change. This has been a house of agony for my family.
But there is a chance.
I'll take it.
No.
But I love her, Ben. I must be here where we were happy for a while. When she first came to Collinsport. Here she will be as she is in that portrait. Always young, always beautiful.
Mr. Barnabas.
My decision is made.
You want to get caught, don't you? You want people to find you out.
No, I don't want to stay here for all eternity. Afraid to come out, accepting my life as a sentence of solitary confinement. I cannot do that. Ben, I will be here long after you're gone. I have thousands of nights to look forward to, millions. What have I to look forward to if the sight of me fills anyone that I love with terror? Even Josette did not want to come back to me.
You stay here. I'll keep everybody out. I can do it.
Ben, what are you doing here? What are you doing, Ben?
Just hunting the right key. What do you think I'm doing?
Why are you doing that?
Because this door ought to be locked. That's why.
That's no answer, you know.
Well, maybe in New York, where you come from, Daniel, they give better answers.
What's in the cellar?
Nothing. Nothing is.
Then why are you locking it?
Because them was my orders.
Who gives crazy orders like that?
It don't make no never mind who give the order. Now, go on up to Collingwood.
No, thank you.
You mean no thank you? Go on up there and play.
There's no one to play with since Sarah died.
You can't play here.
Why not?
Because no one's supposed to be in here.
Why?
You always ask this many questions.
My sister Millicent says I was born curious. Whenever I ask too many questions, she just doesn't answer.
And I'll do the same.
And I just sit there and wait till she leaves. And I find out what I want to know in the first place.
This time you don't. Come on. I'm taking you home.
No, you can't. Let go of me. I'm not going back there. Ever.
Aren't
Ever.
you? We'll see about that. I'm not letting any boy your size tell me what he's going to do or what he ain't. Maybe you can get away with that in the nursery, but not when you're around Ben Stokes. Will you? Well, maybe you better tell him in front of me, too.
No, let go, Ben. I won't tell him. I won't. I'll tell you the truth. I mean, why I'm here. You won't tell anyone, will you?
Just because I got a tongue don't mean I have to use it.
I don't trust you.
Well, home we go.
No, I'm running away. I don't expect you to understand it.
You don't? Where you going?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you were a pretty bright fella.
Who says I'm not?
It don't take half a brain to see you gotta know where you're going. That's how you're gonna get there in the first place.
I never thought of that.
You gotta plan a thing like running away.
Well, how do you plan things?
Well, for instance, suppose you were heading west, Indian country. You'd need food. You got food? Money. An extra pair of boots?
No.
Well, then, you wouldn't get far.
But I wasn't planning on heading west.
Where were you going?
It's none of your business.
Just far enough to scare your sister, I bet. I imagine she scares easy.
She used to, but she doesn't anymore. She doesn't pay any attention to me. Nobody does, except my cousin Abigail.
So I guess you just figured you'd run away right down here, huh?
Well, I did live here once, when we first came. I liked it better down here.
You wouldn't like it now. Now it's pretty scary if you're alone. I know. Some people even think the place is haunted.
By ghosts?
Aye.
Well, I don't believe in ghosts anyway.
I hope you never do. I tell you what, if you really want to run away, you go back to Big House and start saving for what you'll need. Even if you only run this far, you could get pretty hungry. I tell you what, I'll help you make a list.
You'll just tell on me.
Who'd I tell?
Any of them. Maybe. Though, maybe if I don't leave today, and you will help me, well, then I can go home and make my list and come back.
No, I won't be here.
Where will you be?
I don't know. I'll come to you.
Will you? Or are you like the rest of them? You say things like that and you don't ever do them.
Don't look for me here. I'll find you.
Daniel, come here. Where do you think you're going?
Out for a walk.
It's getting dark. I really don't understand you. I spent the entire morning looking for you.
You did?
Yes, a woman of my years, running around like a silly schoolgirl hunting you. I could have had a seizure. What is that?
Nothing.
Well, if it's nothing, why did you bother to write it down on paper? Extra boots, $5, a hatchet. What is this, please?
It's a list of things I want for my birthday.
I never knew a young boy to want boots for his birthday. There's something more here.
No, there isn't. Why can't I make a list? I've seen you.
That's different. I'm grown up. Grown-ups have to make lists.
Because they can't remember anything.
Your sister Millicent has not taught you to respect your elders. That's obvious. Now, come in here. I want to talk to you. I didn't spend the morning looking for you for nothing. Come on.
If I come, will you give me my paper?
I will not bribe you.
It's mine.
I only want to ask you about doing your duty. Now, you're not too young to do that.
Well, it's your duty to give me what's mine, and that's mine.
Very well. Now, come in. Sit down. Now, I want to ask you about this.
That bracelet?
You've seen it before, haven't you?
I guess.
Where?
Is it Miss Winters?
That's right.
And why do you have it?
Miss Winters is in jail, as you well know. This is evidence against her. No one else has a bracelet like this, full of heathen symbols. The devil himself is in it.
I know. She showed us.
What did she say about that?
She said it was a devil.
And did she ask you to get down on your knees and worship him?
Whoever heard of getting down on your knees and worshiping a devil?
Did you ask her about some of these other symbols? This crab-like creature?
No.
I don't believe you.
Well, why would I lie?
I hope you're not lying, because lying makes you a child of the devil. Now tell me, Daniel, I want to know what you and Sarah and Miss Winters talked about during the lessons.
Well, she said that someday we'd be able to fly through the air.
Fly?
Yes, and we'd go 600 or 700 miles in an hour.
Why didn't you come and tell me this immediately?
Well, do you want to fly too?
When the Lord sees fit to make me an angel, then I'll fly, not before. Now, what else did she tell you?
I don't remember.
Yes, you do.
Well, she said that someday we wouldn't have to learn arithmetic anymore. And it would all be done by machines. And voices could go through the air just by magic. And we'd turn a little knob and you could hear them. I didn't understand that.
I understand that very well. Oh, Daniel, I want you tomorrow morning to go to Collinsport with me.
Why?
I want you to go to Miss Winter's trial and tell those judges exactly what you told me.
Well, why should I do a thing like that?
Because what she told you is not the truth.
Well, maybe she was joking.
Joking, you poor child.
Well, besides, even if they are true, Sarah and I liked hearing about those things. And I like Miss Winters better than anyone else around here.
Daniel!
It's true. She was nice to us. She'd played with us, and she let us play wherever we wanted. She wasn't always chasing me around like you, or telling me to go home like Ben. I don't have fun around here anymore.
Well, there's a lot more to life than fun.
Everyone's always picking on me. Why, Ben says I can't even go to the old house anymore.
Ben said that? When?
Today, this morning. Why? Why can't I go there anymore? Is it haunted?
He said that?
Is it?
Was he in the old house?
Yes.
He had no reason to be. No reason at all. What was he doing there when you saw him?
Unlocking a door. Locking a door.
What door?
The cellar door.
We'll continue our little talk later.
You mustn't go there, Cousin Abigail. It's getting dark out.
The dark doesn't frighten me, Daniel. We each have an inner light we carry with us, as I hope you'll learn. Ben Stokes. What are you doing here?
I was just passing by, Miss Abigail.
On your way to where?
The new house. I just thought I'd stop in and see if the door was locked.
What door?
This one. It ain't locked.
Well, I have my keys, and I'll lock it when I'm finished.
Begging your pardon, Miss Abigail. Finished what?
Well, that's no concern of yours. Now, you go on to the new house. Reverend Trask is expected there any moment. Tell him it's very important that he meet me here.
Miss Abigail, you wouldn't want to go in here.
You not tell me where I go, Ben Stokes.
If you're going in here, I'll go with you.
You'll do no such thing. You'll do what I told you, or my brother will hear of this.
I'm just trying to spare you grief, Miss Abigail.
Oh, yes, I'm aware of your concern for me after you were caught as a thief in my room.
Miss Abigail, I'm trying to tell you that the place is haunted.
What nonsense. The Reverend Trask himself exorcised this house. I'm not afraid of ghosts in there.
If you want something from inside, I'll get it for you.
You must think I have a very short memory to trust you, when you were the servant of the witch who was trying to destroy us.
Miss Abigail?
And I personally think you're still in league with her. And I have my eye on you. And you'll come to trial yet, and not as a witness. Don't you forget that, Ben Stokes. So go on and do what I told you.
Miss Abigail, if something happens to you in there...
It'll be my responsibility.
You're right, it's your responsibility. Maybe you'll get what you deserve.
He's hidden something of the witches here. I know it. Perhaps even the book. That book which would convict her. That must be it. She gave it to him. Reverend Trask. I'll wait for him.
Abigail, what are you doing here?